Visit Kalamunda, home to countless vanishing wonders, like Knots Free Therapy, Roots Road, Sussex Road, Neverwood Road, Patricia Road, and so on. In Kalamunda, lots of wild shit has happened, like tornadoes wreaking havoc. Liberals brag about winning the election, and yet Kalamunda hasn't even had one fucking Macca's in the hills yet. And there's also this, wait, what the absolute flying fuck? But anyways, you get the point. Nowhere in Perth is safe. However, unlike Armadale and Gosnells, Kalamunda is more livable and probably more safer too. To mention, it's more peaceful with the History Village, Kalamunda's National Park, which is pretty good, you should check it out. Besides, it's a very good place to get photography of the city and so on. However, I do have to say is that the weather's pretty shit. So, living up there is a luxury. It goes like this, basically. If you live in High Wycombe or Forestfield or Maida Vale and all that, you'll probably get houses like these. However, if you look at Kalamunda, you get houses like this. Like, bro, that is the definition of a mansion, oh my god. And this looks amazing. 18.9% of Kalamunda are people above 65 years old, so my point being retirement is very common here. Also, apparently 7,000 people are young or underneath 18 in Kalamunda. Am I ever gonna find a boyfriend or a girlfriend in this economy? However, I am absolutely honoured to be called one of the most famous content creators in Kalamunda. Honestly, even if that's not much, it's still impressive. Which reminds me, visit High Wycombe, which is the suburb I indeed live in. Don't dox me, please. Home to over 12,000 inhabitants, it's the second largest suburb in Kalamunda. High Wycombe is on the left side of Roe Highway, which Maida Vale is on the right. By area, the largest suburb in Kalamunda is Lesmurdie, which, if you are in, you should go check out Lesmurdie Falls. But also, do not try to fall off Lesmurdie Falls, like that kid. Yeah, that wasn't even the first time that happened. Moving on, visit Forestfield. Forestfield is the most populated suburb in Kalamunda, and is also the most dangerous. Forestfield is the one with the most crime, like thefts and assaults and so on. Compare that to High Wycombe, which only scored an 18 on this system. If you compare the two together, Forestfield got a 29 out of 100. Moving on, let's talk about little old Maida Vale. Maida Vale is planning to build a $23 million shopping centre. Other than that, there's nothing else. I just imagine Maida Vale to be the little sibling of High Wycombe and Forestfield. We also can't forget to add Gooseberry Hill to the equation too. Landmarks like the Rocky Pools are there. Also, you should visit the Zigzag Scenic Drive. This particular spot is also known as the Capital Makeout Point in Kalamunda, or in the Perth Hills for that matter. If you can't see the city centre, you're most likely going to see gay and straight couples kissing with tongue and making out and probably fucking in cars. Next on our list we're talking about is Wattle Grove, probably not much bigger than Maida Vale and Gooseberry Hill, and probably one of the smallest suburbs in this area. Let's go back to talking about Lesmurdie, shall we? Lesmurdie has lots of stuff like Lion's Lookout, wineries, and so on. So when you put all this shit together, you get Kalamunda, one of the largest local government areas in Perth, also the highest elevated suburb in Perth. And yet to come, there is still no Macca's there yet. Even if High Wycombe and Forestfield already have one, the oldies up north don't have one yet. So we cannot forget that there's still lots of teenagers there that smoke and vape, etc. They also do lots of drugs and shopping carts for some reason. But that's just Western Australia for you. So if you're on holiday and you pass by Kalamunda, don't be afraid, we won't steal your tyres or your car. Visit Kalamunda. You cannot spell High Wycombe without high. Authorised by the department for letting kids fall off Lesmurdie Falls.